WPIX 102 Radio. Robert played Johnny Burnett, Lonesome Train. Drugstore Rock and Roll from Janice Martin. Charlie Gracie doing Butterfly. Ooh, a nice one. I really like Teenage Boogie by Webb Pierce. And then Marty Wilde doing Bad Boy, which leads us right into this question. That's the title piece of your new record, right, Robert?
Right, that's the title of the new album. Mm-hmm. It'll be out first week in January.
Mm-hmm. Now, I understand the new album has a slight change in direction, not a drastic thing, but you're rocking a little harder is what I heard. Is that true?
Well, I'll tell you, I think technically it's superior to the previous albums, and I don't know, it's really hard to describe, you know, I'm a little too close to it right now, you know.
Uh-huh. Is it finished, John?
Oh yeah, it's ready to go, and I'm anxious to get it out there, you know.
Now these jobs that the 27th is a gig at the Fast Lane in Asbury Park.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure the dates. I know we're playing the excuse me, the 26th, 7th, and 8th, I think, and then New Year's at my father's place.
And you're going to be at the show place, I think, in Dover too.
Oh really?
Next Friday night. Yeah, next Friday night.
All right.
21st, and in Asbury Park on the
27th.
The night before, yeah, 27th.
I don't know. They just point me in the right direction.
In case you were wondering.
Yeah.
On the new record, the band that people will be seeing on these shows is the band that's on the record.
Actually, part of it is Chris Spedding was with me on the record, and the same rhythm section I've been using on all my records in the past. Rob Stoner, Howie Wyatt, and Tony Garnier's on the new album, and actually a bunch of real good studio people on a number of cuts too. So it's a bit different than the last album.
Mm-hmm. Now you said that some of the records that we just heard were pretty rare. What about this one coming up? How rare is that?
Which one are we playing?
We're up to Whoa Boy.
Whoa Boy, yeah, that's on the Trumpet label. That's about $45 single. Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Robert Gordon.
Speaking.
How you doing, man? You've been playing some max music, man. You have me maxed out.
All right. How you doing?
So where are you playing in the city soon?
Well, we're not going to do a date in the city until the beginning of February. We'll be doing the Palladium around then.
That's a long time to wait, man, especially the Palladium.
Yeah, well, we're just warming up the band now. You know, we've been rehearsing for about 3 weeks, and we'll be playing towards the end of this month outside of town.
So how's your new album?
Well, I think it's pretty good. You know, it'll be out around, as I said, the first week in January. And buy it.
All right, you got it. So knock yourself out, man. Keep going.
All right, take it easy.
Take care, man.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Hello, Robert.
Speaking.
I tuned in about 25 minutes ago, and I heard I'm Right, Your Left, She's Gone by Elvis.
Right.
And I was wondering whether that was the Sun version or the RCA version.
That's the RCA EP I have here. It's got
play?
It's a extended play. I'll tell you, it's got Any Way You Want Me, I'm Left, You're Right, She's Gone, I Don't Care If the Sun Don't Shine, and Mystery Train on it.
Thank you. I was wondering where would I be able to get a hold of some of these old records?
Well, I can't do any commercials here, but there's some good shops downtown in the village.
Okay, well, I live in New Jersey. I'll have to check them out.
Okay.
I was 15, about 3 weeks ago, I bought your album.
All right.
And I played it. It was the first album. It was excellent.
Thank you very much.
And a lot of kids in school, you know, they heard, "Who, Robert Gordon?" I went to a kid, and he went out and he started buying all these rockabilly records.
Uh-huh.
And I, particularly right now, I'm not into the new records, the new wave rock, but I'm really taken aback by this new rockabilly stuff.
Fantastic. Well, if you get a chance, come and see us live. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I'll do my best.
Okay, take care.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Yeah, Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to say I've been a fan of yours for years. I love you. Keep it up.
Hey, thank you.
Second of all, where would you suggest, like somebody like myself, go to see rockabilly in the city? I've seen you at the Lone Star many times, and I've been going there for the past year just about every night.
Uh-huh.
But there really aren't that many rockabilly places.
Well, there aren't that many rockabilly groups. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't know, man. We don't play too often in the city because you can actually play too much. But but we'll be playing around town, as I said, towards the beginning of February.
Yeah, I've converted a lot of my friends. As a matter of fact, I live in a fraternity house right around the corner from where you live.
All right.
And in the spring, we're having a big rockabilly bash. So if you see any signs up,
Fantastic. I'll be there.
All right.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, okay. Just to straighten out all the date stuff, I've got it officially here, okay? Hello? All right, I was unplugged. December the 27th, Robert's going to be at the Fast Lane. The 28th, he's going to be in Sheldon, Connecticut. The 29th will be the Place in Dover, New Jersey. The 31st, he's going to be at my father's place. January 3rd, you're playing the Lone Star. And
I didn't get that.
I just figured, for your information, too. And the beginning of February is the Palladium dates. All right?
The records we just heard before the phone call, Big River was Johnny Cash. And before that, Elvis, Good Rockin' Tonight. Red Cadillac and Black Mustaches, Bob Luman. And Luke McDaniels did Whoa Boy.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
What do we got? Carl Perkins.
The King, Elvis Presley with Blue Christmas at WPIX FM, New York, rocket into the 80s. And Robert, Merry Christmas to you. A few items of business, radio. Got to continue along here. We got the sports upcoming, a half a dozen of the best. Robert's favorite, Dave Marsh, and Suicide is coming up after a few things. Radio, PIX 102. Our guest disc jockey tonight is Robert Gordon, and those three songs are from these two big boxes of records. We have so many good records to get to.
That he brought with him. What were those three? What do we just hear now?
Everybody's Rockin' by Bobby Lord. I'm a One-Woman Man by Johnny Horton. And Romp and Stomp, Slim Rhodes.
Now, I assume that this is just a little bit of your collection.
Yeah, well, if we only have an hour, it's silly to even rap about every record because I got a bunch here that are pretty nice.
How long have you been collecting these things?
Pretty long time, a lot of them are kind of obscure, and I think it's nice for people to hear them. It's nice of you to play them,
Some rockabilly.
Yeah.
On PIX 102.
Jack Scott. Love My Baby, Hayden Thompson, and Woman Love, Gene Vincent.
On Radio from PIX 102, I'm John Ogle.
And Dan Neer.
And our guest disc jockey is Robert Gordon tonight, and he's brought a lot of records with him. And we're getting off just looking at the covers of the records. How far back do these records go for the most part? When did rockabilly first start to appear?
Well, I'll tell you, I got some real early 50s country records, and I guess it was a cross between the country and the hillbilly stuff,
Be about, 55, 56?
Yeah, right in there.
And that was the earliest that it was?
Well, country swing was happening in the 40s, but...
Bob Wills and the
right, so it's all sort of coming from the same place.
Yeah. When does it stop being country and start being rockabilly?
Oh, when they just rock it up, get that slap bass in there,
And make it come out sounding, something like this. Bangy Stomp. That's Warren Smith on PIX 102. Before that, 10 Cats Down by the Miller Sisters and Elvis.
Big smile on Robert's face.
I'm left. The Miller Sisters, a lady rockabilly group.
Yeah, Early Sun.
Did they make a lot of records, or is this the only one?
That's the only one I got. I don't know, man.
When did you first become aware that this kind of music was all you wanted to do? Because I can tell that it is.
When I was 9.
9?
Yeah, when I heard.
Where did you grow up?
Around the D.C. area.
Washington, D.C. Arlandria, is that what they call it down there? Alexandria, Arlington.
It's a pretty wild place. A lot of rhythm and blues there.
There was?
Oh, for sure.
Still is?
Yeah. Old Howard Theater down there, like the Apollo up here.
That's the area that Thorogood, the Nighthawks come from, and stuff like that.
Yeah. What do you think about the current revival of interest in rockabilly? I think you could call it a revival of interest. I mean, since you began making records and people became aware of your style of music, then the word came back again, I think, and now there are half a dozen rockabilly bands around town.
I think it's great. I mean, there's so much of this stuff around that people just aren't aware of. I just picked up about 15 reissue albums, and they're all European, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really pretty ironic, since this is really American music.
Brand of music, yeah. When you play live shows now, have you noticed more and more people, you know, becoming involved in this music, becoming interested in this music, and showing up at the gigs and things?
Yeah, everybody but Dave Marsh.
He'll be here tonight.
We'll ask him about that a little bit later.
Well, cut it out now.
Robert still has a lot more records to play, and
why don't we also take a few phone calls for Robert, okay?
Yeah.
212-972-0300 is the phone number here, and Robert will talk to a bunch of folks on the radio here.
Telephone 972-0300, and while we're in the business, let's pay for the electricity.
There's a new noise in New York. Metro Records, located at 252-02 Northern Boulevard in Queens, Metro brings you the very best in rock and roll and the world's most exciting selection of new wave product. It's all here at Metro and at prices you can afford. From new artists to well-known artists, from independent record labels to the majors, singles, 12-inch singles, LPs, picture discs, new wave British imports, all the new noise you've been reading about but haven't been able to find is at Metro Records right now. Metro Records at 252-02 Northern Boulevard is conveniently located right off exit 32 on the LIE and is open 7 days a week from 10 to 10. For further information, call the Metro hotline 423-4269. That's 423-4269. Tomorrow sounds today.
Radio on PIX
At
102.
Metro Records.
Jump up, rock and roll.
How you doing?
How you doing, Robert?
Okay, who's
I'd
this?
like to wish you happy holidays.
Hey, thanks, man. You
and,
too.
You have a lot of records to play tonight. I was wondering if you brought any of your buddy Links with you.
I just happen to have one around here someplace. I'll have to dig it out.
Could you play it?
If I can find it, man. I'm sitting here with about 2 boxes of records.
Okay.
And, but I'll find it for you.
Okay, thanks a lot. Be seeing you on the 27th.
All right, man.
Grassland, okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we got a couple more here. Ready? Here we go. Hello.
Hello, Robert?
Yeah, hi.
Hey, man, who's in your band now?
I can't tell you yet, but we'll be playing towards the end of the month. And
Well, I'll be at the Fast Lane.
oh, great. I got some real good people now. I'm going with 2 guitars this time, and it's a real hot band.
Yeah, did you leave on friendly terms with Spedding, or did you have a fight or something?
No, man. We're good buddies. You know, he wanted to do his own thing, and actually, it's worked out for the best. You know, I've got. Well, I can tell you, I got Duke Robillard, the cat that was with Room Full of Blues, playing lead guitar with me now, and this other cat named Jack from Canada, who's a terrific guitar player, and Tony Garnier on bass, and it's just a real good band.
Yeah? That sounds great, man. I can't wait to see you down there.
All right, I'll be looking for you. Take it easy.
Yeah, right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Hello, Robert?
Yay.
Hey, my name is Vincent Phillips. I'm from the Eastern Shore of Virginia, but I live in Brooklyn now.
All right.
And all they had in Virginia was rockabilly when I was growing up.
Fantastic.
I think it was neat you were from the D.C. area.
Right.
Say, are you aware of Buddy Knox?
Sure, man.
Yeah, I noticed. I've got a favorite album. It's on Pi Records, which, like you said, is an import. And just about everything on there is a real jewel.
Oh, that's great.
There's this one song, Rock House, written by Roy Orbison.
Yeah, did you ever hear his version of it?
Oh, yeah.
Great tune.
I've got a lot of old Sun singles myself of his.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
All right, man. Keep listening to this stuff. It's good.
Sure
Huh?
will. I was just playing this stuff tonight. It's great to hear you.
All right. Thanks a lot for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good night.